The third point is point number 10. Is Spain in the European Union and Spain in the world. What's the relationship between Spain and these organizations? Spain, as member of the European Union, is one young member because it joined the economic European community right after Franco was dead. So during the dictatorship, at the end of the dictatorship, Spain applied as member of the economic European Union, economic European community, but it was made possible only after Franco died. Since that moment, Spain became a member, and then the economic European community became the European Union that we know nowadays, and Spain is another member of this unity. Related to Spanish position in the European Union, we can say Spain is a big country. It's the second largest according to surface. The biggest one nowadays is France, and Spain is next. According to population, Spain is the fourth country, and related to gross domestic product, it's exactly the same. It's the fourth one. So before Spain comes Germany, France, and Italy. But also in Spain there are a lot of problems. There are problems because there is a high unemployment, there is a high public debt, a big one, and there are also a lot of people in risk of poverty and social exclusion. At the same time, Spain is one of the European Union, one of the highest emitters of greenhouse gases. And the other side in Spain is very low, and there are problems too, is lower the gross domestic product per capita, total amount of wealth a country produces, but distributed, theoretically of course, distributed among its member, among its population. Also, it's low in Spain the competitiveness. We cannot compete with other countries in terms of production or efficiency economically. And it is actually low the investment in research and development. Probably that's the reason the European Union is investing so much in all the countries, and especially in Spain, in digitization. And because of that, you must make so many projects and works using computers and laptops in the high school, using your mobile phones. So everything is part of an effort of the European Union to digitize population. According to the position of Spain in the world, we can say that military Spain is not important. But Spain is a member of the NATO, the North Atlantic Treaty Organization. This organization was created after the Second World War. We will study that. And Spain became a member in 1982. Since that moment, Spain didn't invest so much in its military because Spain is part of a very big alliance, and the main leader is the United States, first military army in the earth. So it's not necessary to invest so much because our big friends, big brothers, are stronger. So related to international relations, there are international agreements where Spain is taking part. For example, the disarmament agreements, this rejection of the nuclear weapons, non-proliferation of nuclear weapons, non-biological or chemical weapons. Spain is part of these agreements against this kind of armament, and at the same time Spain is part of agreements defending the human rights. These international relations are carried out by the embassies. Spain has embassies in all countries, or most of all the countries in the world. According to the economic position, Spain is one medium-sized economy. That means Spain is the 15th largest gross domestic product in the world. Although, if we consider this gross domestic product in terms of per capita, that means distributed among population, Spain is not the 15th, but the 13th, not exactly the same. But 15th is a good position. Sometimes it's 15th, sometimes it's 16th. That depends on Mexico. Mexico and Spain has a similar economic size. On the social side, Spain is very popular because of its tourism. Spain is the second, well, I think it's the second or the third country in the earth with that gets more international tourism. So last year in 2022, Spain received more than 80 million international arrivals, international tourists. And that's related to Spanish climate, of course, and to the cultural activities. So on the cultural side, Spain has a big advantage, that's the language, because around 591 million people speak Spanish in the world. So that means Spain is a very good center to all these people to come to tourism or other different cultural activities. Also, one of the most important pinacotheques of the world is in Spain, in Madrid, the Museo del Prado. So it receives millions of people every year. And there are other activities or cultural initiatives that are very active internationally. And because of them, Spain is recognized. For example, the Princess of Asturias Awards or the International Mobile Congress in Barcelona, Mobile World Congress.